It started with a cry. Soft. Broken. Almost lost in the noise of the crowded mall. Most people ignored it. Some glanced, then walked away. But one woman stopped. And that one decision changed everything. Because the little girl she found wasn't just lost. She was the daughter of a billionaire. And when her father arrived, the entire mall fell silent. Security rushed in. People stared. Whispers spread. But what shocked everyone wasn't his power. It was his reaction to the woman who helped his daughter. Because instead of just thanking her, he said something no one expected. Something that revealed a truth far deeper than anyone imagined. Stay till the end, because this isn't just a story about a lost child. It's about a moment that changed 3 lives forever. The mall was alive with noise. Laughter. Music. Conversations. Shoppers moved in every direction, carrying bags, checking phones, rushing through their day. In the middle of it all, a small girl stood still. Tears rolled down her cheeks. Her tiny hands clutched the edge of her dress. "Papa," she whispered. But no one heard her. Or maybe no one wanted to. People walked past her. Some noticed. Most didn't stop. Until a woman paused. Her name was Mira. Simple clothes. Tired eyes. A shopping bag in one hand. A life that wasn't easy. But a heart that noticed. She turned toward the sound. And saw the little girl. Alone. Crying. Lost. Without hesitation, she walked over. "Hey, it's okay," Mira said gently, kneeling down. "Where are your parents?" The girl looked up. Her eyes filled with fear and hope. "I can't find Papa," she said, her voice trembling. Mira smiled softly. "What's your name?" "Anya." "Okay, Anya," Mira said calmly. "We'll find him together." She held out her hand. And after a moment, Anya took it. That small gesture. Trust. Mira led her to a nearby bench. Gave her water. Wiped her tears. "It's okay to be scared," she said. "But you're not alone now." Anya nodded slowly. "Do you know your dad's phone number?" Mira asked. The girl shook her head. "His name?" "Mr. Arjun Malhotra," she said. Mira froze. That name was known. A billionaire. One of the most powerful businessmen in the city. Mira looked at the child again. Expensive clothes. Polished shoes. She hadn't noticed before. But now, everything made sense. Before she could say anything, the atmosphere changed. Security guards rushed in. Everyone stepped back, one of them shouted. People turned. Curious. Whispers began. "Something's happening. Who is it? Why so much security?" And then, he arrived. Arjun Malhotra. Tall. Sharp. Controlled. But his face was filled with something rare. Fear. "Anya," he called out. The girl looked up. And ran. "Papa." She threw herself into his arms. He held her tightly. As if he might lose her again. The entire mall watched. But then, his eyes lifted. And landed on Mira. The woman who stood quietly beside them. And what he said next left everyone stunned. Arjun held his daughter for a long moment. Then slowly, he stood up. Still holding Anya's hand. And walked toward Mira. The crowd watched closely. Some expected a simple thank you. Others expected nothing at all. But what happened was something no one saw coming. Arjun stopped in front of her. And then, he bowed his head. A billionaire. In the middle of a crowded mall. Showing respect. "Thank you," he said quietly. "You did what no one else did." Mira was stunned. I just helped, she said softly. No, he replied. You cared. Silence spread. People who had walked past earlier now looked away. Ashamed. Arjun looked around the crowd. My daughter was crying, he said. And yet, she was invisible. His words carried weight. But you, he looked back at Mira, you saw her. Mira didn't know what to say. Because for her, it wasn't extraordinary. It was human. What can I do for you? Arjun asked. She shook her head immediately. Nothing. Please, he insisted. I owe you. Mira hesitated. Then smiled gently. Just promise me something, she said. What? Make sure she always feels seen. Arjun's expression softened. I will, he said. But then Anya spoke. Can she come with us? She asked, holding Mira's hand tightly. Mira froze. Arjun looked at his daughter. Then at Mira. For a moment, he understood something deeper. Would you consider working with us? He asked carefully. Mira blinked. As what? As someone my daughter trusts, he said. The offer wasn't about money. It was about connection. Mira looked down at Anya. At the small hand still holding hers. And something in her heart shifted. Okay, she said softly. Months later. Mira wasn't just part of their home. She was part of their lives. Anya laughed more. Arjun smiled more. And Mira found something she didn't know she was missing. Belonging. And sometimes, the smallest acts. Stopping. Listening. Caring. Can create the biggest changes. Because in a world full of noise, the rarest thing you can give someone is your attention. And that can change everything.